Hi there, my name's Richard Davis from Genius Energy Lab, and as part of our new newsletter series we're going to be recording several videos about different aspects of our company and ground source heat pumps in general. And we thought of no better place to start than to look at what it's like to work with Genius Energy Lab. So why do we need to install ground source heat pumps? Well, GSHP is one of the most efficient solutions out there for heating and cooling spaces, both for residential and commercial applications. And that applies to both new build and retrofit. But one of the challenges that we face is that ground source is often ruled out before projects even got underway, right at the concept stage, because people don't really understand the technology, and engineers and even large consulting engineers can be guilty of this, just rely on rules of thumb and rule out the technology too soon. So we're here to help. We've got over 2 decades experience and we're from contracting backgrounds, but now we're a services company. We just sell designs and advice. So we're here to help you take that 2 decades of experience, get those projects back on track and release some absolutely massive benefits for your clients. So let's go over to our website and have a look at some of the services that we can offer. Now we generally move through the REBA stages when we're talking about our services, but the one thing to firstly talk about is that we don't charge for initial advice. If you want to have a chat with us about whether or not you feel your project is suitable for ground source, reach out to us via the contact section of the website. We'll have a call with you or a Teams meeting and give you a steer. There's no charge for that. But assuming that the solution is suitable for the project, then we can move into the various different stages depending on the project. So firstly, we'd look at pre-feasibility study. So what we do at this stage is we have a basic look at the geology of the site, and we take the heating and cooling loads and we run that through our ground loop design software to give you a rough idea as to the number, spacing and depth of boreholes required to meet the loads of that building. That's a relatively low cost report, which means that you can get forward with your project and make better decisions. Moving on from there, if we need more detail, we can move on to a REBA 2.3 full feasibility study. So we will determine how the appropriate technology will work with the site. We'd look at closed loop as well as open loop, and we'd maybe start to look at the types of heat pumps that you might require for that site as well. Further on from there, we'll provide a concise, detailed design report. So this is exact borehole locations, depth, the type of drilling methodology that we would advise, any header arrangements, heat pump selection, plant route considerations, distribution system requirements, etc. So the other thing that we can do at this stage is we can provide full design packs. So if you need something in additional to that just ground loop side of things, the ground collector, we can do CAD drawings in 2D, we can even do 3D plant remodeling if that's what you require. Moving on from there, we provide the thermal response testing service as well. So if you have a site where between 10 and 20 boreholes, it's possibly a good idea, we can give you a steer on that. More than 20 boreholes, it's almost always a good idea to do a TRT test. So that will give us the exact conditions of the ground, the thermal conductivity of the ground, and then we can refine our detailed design to hopefully save money on borehole drilling depth. Finally, we move on to the stage 5, commissioning and review and witnessing. So we can be part of your project team during all of this. We will be holding your hands, making sure everything's going in well and to standards, and that's our REBA 5 service. Moving forward with that, if you've got a problem system maybe that's been installed by others and you're trying to work out what's going wrong, we can provide troubleshooting and also expert witness if required. And finally, we do a lot of work with ESCO, energy services companies. So if you're an energy services company and you're looking at adopting a heat network and you want to make sure that it's going to perform as you expect it to, we can provide that reassurance for you. So this is the contact section of our website. Let's do some projects together. Have a chat with us. Let's start the conversation. You can call us on 0116 504 0860. That's 0116 504 0860. Email us at whitecoat@geniusenergylab.com or complete the form online and one of our technical account managers will be in touch. Thanks very much.